Everything coming to Disneyland Paris in 2023. Disneyland Paris has a big lineup for 2023 and beyond. So let's take a look at the upcoming shows and experiences coming to the resort. We have already seen the premiere of a new show at Walt Disney Studios Park, Avengers Power the Night, featuring drones and the iconic music from different Marvel films. The show will last until May the 8th, but I won't be surprised if it gets extended, however, don't count on that. While this show looks awesome, it is so bizarre that it is ending as soon as it has begun. So, you only have a limited time to join this super cool show. However, Disneyland Paris will also be getting another new show. With the ending of the 30th anniversary approaching, so comes the end of Illuminations. No, not that Illuminations, the Paris one. At Walt Disney World, we saw the return of Happily Ever After. Well, for Disneyland Paris, they announced something that shocked many. Disney Dreams is coming back. Yes, the show from 2012 that was beloved by many Disney fans is coming back. It seems as if Disney Parks is actually listening to fans, because I don't see any other reason to bring the show back. Disney says that due to popular demand, the award-winning nighttime extravaganza Disney Dreams will be back from April 12, 2023. April 12 is of course the opening anniversary of Disneyland Paris. With the end of the 30th anniversary, we have the grand finale that will last until September 30th. And during this time, Disney Delight, the drone show in the castle, will still exist beside Disney Dreams. So it's probably going to be one of the coolest Disney nighttime spectaculars ever. Are you really excited for this? It seems as if Disney announced this to make fans happy. The 2023 version of Disney Dreams will see the rooftops of Sleeping Beauty Castle decked out with special LED technology that lights up in synchrony with the show's soundtrack. Get ready, because this spring, a ride that has been closed for a long time is coming back, and it's a small world. Are you ready and excited to see the updates made to this classic Walt Disney original attraction and revisit it? Well, get ready, because it's coming back this spring. Now moving over to Walt Disney Studios Park, we have a new show, Pixar, We Belong Together. Celebrate friendship and unity in this heartwarming show that brings your favorite Pixar stories to light with innovative special effects and state-of-the-art technology. Head to a studio theater in Walt Disney Studios Park to catch this show. Now, this is the weird part to me. This show is coming to Studio Theater, aka Cinemagique, used to be there, instead of the Animagique Theater that is located closer to World of Pixar. However, if they wanted to bring it to Animagique Theater, they will need to replace Mickey and the Magician, which would not be the best idea, because Mickey and the Magician is a great show. This is getting really confusing. So in conclusion, Worlds of Pixar, the area that replaced Toon Studios, apparently needs some huge upgrades to make it an actual land, Moving over to Avengers Campus, we have reports saying that Avengers Flight Force will receive some upgrades, specifically when it comes to show lighting. If you're not aware, Avengers Flight Force didn't fare best when it comes to reviews with guests. Many were not impressed when it opened, and Disney seems to have committed in making a better experience for guests. While the queue and pre-shows are amazing, but the ride itself is just a dark show building. While Disney confirmed changes to the ride, some additional show lightings will be added, however the attraction remain open during this time. So with that, we can expect not much. But I think just a few lights can make a huge difference, like at Space Mountain or even Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. While you're here guys, please click that subscribe button or even that like button. Let's take a look at construction. Disneyland Paris Works on Twitter posts some pictures of the construction of the new Frozen Land that's expected to be open by the end of 2024 or even 2025, depending on what happens to the world. In these pictures we can see some of the track layouts for the ride that is going to be similar to Frozen Ever After at Walt Disney World, aka Maelstrom, and a new Frozen ride that's coming to Hong Kong Disneyland, that the Hong Kong version is actually opening this year. Hong Kong is also getting this roller coaster that's not coming to Disneyland Paris. Let's move over to Disney Village, where they are destroying everything. So Disneyland Paris announced a renovation of Disney Village. that will be opening in phases, with a new restaurant replacing Café Mickey and a new pub inside Ludwig Castle. And frankly, in my opinion, this looks horrible. So if you don't know, Disney Village originally opened as Festival Disney and was designed by famous architect Frank Gehry. The original design evoked power lines. It had these big towers with lights crossing over the paths, but it changed so much in really unnecessary ways. So Disney Village, as it became called, was a clash of styles. It would have been cool seeing them trying to bring back the old style of it, but I do understand that maybe it's too late. But I mean, this pub looks horrible. No offense. Hopefully just temporarily. I'm not really excited for this redo of Disney Village, but let's go back to the good news, and that is that Disneyland Paris seems to be one of the best Disney international resorts at the moment. In fact, it leads international parks growth in Q1 of 2023. Disneyland Paris took the lead in powering international growth according to Disney Chief Financial Officer Christine McCarthy, thanks to a number of new investments at Disneyland Paris, including the celebration of its 30th anniversary, as well as Avengers Campus. The French resort led international revenue for Disney parks experiences and products. The substantial investments are paying off for the park, earning Disney even more money. And for Walt Disney World and Disneyland, Bob Iger and Josh D'Amaro talked about adding capacity with popular Disney franchises. After years of expansion, Disney is finally focusing on adding capacity to its park. But
this is a Disney Paris video.
Well, if Disney is considering adding capacity to its domestic United States park, it seems obvious as if someday they're going to go to their international resorts, like Disneyland Paris. It makes sense for me to speculate that Disneyland Paris will finally have a new ride to Park Disneyland that hasn't received a new ride since Buzz Lightyear and hasn't received a major e-ticket since Space Mountain de la Terra da Luna. This definitely seems possible, not now, but someday. So we talked about 2023, but what happens after 2023? Well, click this video on the screen right now to find out more.